What if I told you that the Uncharted movie that came out in 2022 wasn't even the first Uncharted movie, technically? But first, what's Uncharted? Uncharted is a well known and beloved action adventure game series that has entertained millions of fans over the years. And the massive success of the game franchise even warranted them making a brief and successful visit to the silver screen. And that's how we ended up with this. But what if I told you that there was a movie that not only predates the 2022 Uncharted theatrical release, but that movie more so embodies the true essence of the Uncharted story? And what if I told you that not only does that movie predate the Uncharted movie, but that movie also predates the Uncharted games? Okay, but how can a movie that predates the whole Uncharted series embody the whole essence of Uncharted? I don't know, maybe by having almost the exact same story as Uncharted. Actually, that movie just has the same story as the first game. Sahara is a 2005 action adventure movie where we follow a character played by Matthew McConaughey. In this movie, Matthew's character is a guy who just so happens to be extremely well versed in history and has an amazing ability to find treasures. You know, kinda like Nathan Drake. On top of having an insane encyclopedia about history in his brain, Matthew's character also has a questionable and weirdly vague past where he somehow learned how to kill people and solve puzzles and traverse unforgiving landscapes where you don't normally find other people in. Places like jungles and deserts and oceans. You know what's crazy? Nathan Drake also has that in common with Matthew's character. And also in Sahara, Matthew's character also has a lovable sidekick who is also into what he does. I mean, he works for the same company that Matthew's character does, and he's just as good at treasure hunting. He's kinda like Sully. In Sahara, Matthew's character and his sidekick go on an adventure to go look for gold, just like Nathan Drake did in the first Uncharted. But similar to Nathan Drake, Matthew's character meets some kind of resistance as soon as the treasure hunt starts. Oh, I almost forgot, we're missing a character. I believe that in Uncharted there was a female character that also happens to be extremely attractive. Or at least, she's attractive enough to where it doesn't make sense why she's even in the part of the world where Nathan Drake is. From what I remember though, that female character's job kinda forces her to be in that kind of environment where you'd find someone like Nathan Drake. An environment far from safety, one filled with danger. Yeah, Sahara has that character too. So in Sahara, the protagonists go on an adventure to find treasure. On that adventure, they immediately meet resistance, and somehow, for whatever reason, they are joined by a female character. The closer they get to the treasure, the crazier things get for our protagonists, and close to the end of the movie, they end up finding that treasure. Now, if you follow the play by play, that's exactly how Uncharted plays out. But at the end of Uncharted, specifically in the first game, even though they find the treasure, they don't exactly end up bringing the treasure back. Wow, you won't believe it. They don't end up bringing the treasure back in Sahara too. In all honesty, Sahara and Uncharted have this weird link. It's almost like they were written by the same person the way they resemble each other so much. And I know, someone is gonna comment that they aren't the same story, and I will admit, the characters have different names and origin stories. The reasons why they treasure hunt are different, and the way the two stories play out isn't exactly the same. But for me at least, Sahara was more of an Uncharted movie than this was. Looks like someone else also agrees. Plus, this happened. And now a quick word from our sponsors. I don't have sponsors. Please like the video.